let people in, I can do that.
That'll be great. Give me just 1 minute. I'm going to make you the co-host. Right, I made you a co-host, Kelly ji. So hopefully you should have the access now. All right, let's get started. Namaste everyone. Welcome to Hindi University. Really excited to have all of you this Sunday. As you know, my name is Ashutosh, and we meet every Sunday 8 a.m. US Pacific time to learn about the Hindi language. For those of you who are completely new to Hindi University, you can learn more about us by going to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Hindi University. If you're interested in joining the live sessions that we have every Sunday, you can find all the details on our page, which is tiny.cc/Hindi University. Here you will find all the details about the Hindi University, whether the Sunday classes that we have or the practice sessions. We have miscellaneous practice sessions, right? So you can find all the details about the practice sessions, when people are meeting, as well as the books we've been following, in our curriculum. Last year we followed Professor Rupert Snell's book, Teach Yourself Hindi. This year we're following two books, which is one is advanced, one is the beginners, and both of them are going in a parallel track. The Advanced Hindi Grammar by Professor Usha Jain and Pinku Learns Hindi, which is like written by me in this case. And similarly, if you missed any of the previous classes, you can find all the recorded sessions in this tiny.cc page. So I highly recommend you to check it out. Okay, some of you are interested in assessing your current level, so there are some practice tests as well that you will find it here, and it'll be very useful for you to kind of look at it. Okay, with that being inside, as you know, we've been right now we've been going over the chapter 17 of the Advanced Hindi Grammar from Professor Usha Jain, and there were two conjunctions that I want to cover in today's class. Okay, one is ki, second one is Taaki. I know some of you are joining for the first time. That's completely okay. Hang in there. My goal is to start everything pretty small and then build on top of it. So even if you missed any of the previous classes, I assure you that you'll be able to catch them. Okay. And as always, feel free to ask any questions, and the entire group will support you. So don't feel that any question will be a simple question that people may already know about it. Okay. So just to kind of give you a quick background, like last few classes we've been going over Hindi conjunction. Before I start, what are Hindi conjunctions? Anyone would like to take a stab at the definition? What are Hindi conjunctions? Someone recall?
I'll go, Ashu Ji.
Yeah.
They're small words that join two phrases together.
Yeah. So Hindi conjunctions are grammatical concepts that helps us join the Hindi clauses, words, or may help us make longer sentences. What are some of the examples of Hindi conjunction? If you can share, Sheila ji.
We started with or.
Or.
I think we did ya as well. Can't remember what we did next. Kyonki.
Which one?
Kyonki.
Kyonki. We did kyonki. Okay. We did isliye. We did aap or main, you and me, for example, or. Okay. We did lekin, which is but, like when you have two sentences, but the second one is sort of saying the reason why the first one was not done, right? So we've done miscellaneous of them, and as I said, this class we will be do ki and Taaki. Okay, so I'll start very small, and then as questions come, we'll build on top of it. So ki, most of you probably are already familiar with it, but it's a very interesting one and the most widely used Hindi conjunction, that you will see from Hindi speakers. Okay, which is basically nothing but ki. The way you will write it in Devanagari, you have a k and a small e. Okay, so typically when you have two sentences such as I feel. Okay, sentence number 1. And you have second sentence that let's say he is sick. 2 simple sentence. Sentence number 2. Let's try to see how will you say both of them in Hindi. I feel. So I want to give everyone the opportunity to at least think about how you will say this one in Hindi first and then this one in Hindi. Okay. And it's okay if some of you are not familiar, you don't know how to say sick in Hindi, you can just use the English word for the time being. Okay, so this is like I request everyone to try it out, even folks who are watching live on Facebook, and I'm going to give you some time for that. So you can write in the chat box that you see. Okay, awesome. So I see some of them. Can give you some hint. To feel, I'm thinking the word lagna here. This is written in present indefinite. The second one is also in present tense. Okay. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, Colin ji, what do you think? The first one, just this sentence. I feel.
मुझे लगता है.
मुझे लगता है. You want to give a summary of why you came up with mujhe, because I is मैं, and the most common thing anybody would think is like, why am I not saying, I is मैं and then feel is लगता है. So why would you not say मैं लगता है?
Well, in English we could also say, to me it feels like, or that. To me it feels like that, or something. So it's something that's coming to me. It's something that's, because lagna is something that like attaches, so it has to be something that's kind of attaching to me.
That's right. And then, so what he said is like, when something is, you are the recipient of something, you don't do the literal translation. What you do in Hindi is, to me it feels like. Okay. And so what happens is like, it is nothing but मैं plus equivalent of to me, which is nothing but मैं plus को, and then it becomes मुझको or मुझे. Okay, so मुझे लगता है. Okay, similarly, like if I have fever, I will say मुझे, to me there's a fever, मुझे बुखार है. Okay, or let's say he has fever, उसको बुखार है. Okay, so मुझे लगता है. Colin ji, you want to say this one also? He is sick.
वो बीमार है.
Very good, right? So you can say वो बीमार है or वह बीमार है. And it's okay to use वो sick है for if you don't immediately come up with this word. Okay, so these are 2 separate sentences. You can call them sentence 1, sentence 2, or clause 1 and clause 2. Okay, if you were to just say this one, it will not give any information about what you are trying to say. Okay, so if you want to combine both of them together, you will use a subordinate clause, which is basically I feel that he is sick. So how will you say it together, Colin ji?
मुझे लगता है कि वो बीमार है.
Very good. मुझे लगता है कि
वह बीमार है.
Very good, right? मुझे लगता है कि वह बीमार है. So you see, just like in English, when you want to make longer sentences, you will keep on using that to sort of like show the dependence of the subordinate clause with the main clause. In Hindi also, that's how you will see the use of ki pretty frequently. Okay, let me take a quick pause. We will have a lot more examples, but let me take a quick pause to see if there are any questions so far. No questions? Right, maybe they will come. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to erase it. Okay, so let's give some more examples of ki. Now let's say you want to say I thought that she is not coming. You'll see two separate sentences. You have this one and you have this one, and you are joining both of them with this conjunction that. Okay, I want you to write all of you one more time how you say, first, if you're completely beginner, just try to use this one, and at least that will give me the level whether you are able to at least tell the verb here and as well here. Okay. So however much at least give it a try. I thought that she is not coming. How will you say that in Hindi? And you can use the Zoom chat or the Facebook chat. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to give everyone the opportunity to try it out. I thought that she is not coming. To think is sochna. To give hint to everyone, to think is sochna. And the sentence is written in past indefinite. To come is ana. Present continuous. So you have both the sentences. Let's see. Okay. Okay, Meetaji, you want to give this one a try?
I don't know why I thought this, but मैं सूती हूँ
Okay. So that I think. Okay, keep going.
कि वह आती नहीं.
Okay, मैं सोचती हूँ. Awesome. And then you have the conjunction, and then she is not coming. So okay, give it a try.
वह आ रही नहीं.
Okay, very good, right? So वह नहीं आ रही. Very good, right? नहीं आ रही है. Okay, so basically present continuous sentence are basically showing the continuity. Whenever you have that, you are ending with you're conjugating verb with raha hai, rahi hai. So what you do is you remove the na and you put raha, rahi or rahe based on the gender, right? In this case, because it's she, you will put rahi. Vah आ रही है और वह नहीं आ रही है. Okay, now this one is a little bit tricky. When you want to say I think, you remove present indefinite, right? So you remove the na and you put ta, te or ti. Okay, and because it's a female, it's मैं सोचती हूँ. But when you're saying in the past indefinite, it becomes you have to see whether this one is a little bit tricky. You will see whether it is a transitive verb or intransitive verb. And if it is a transitive verb, you will end up using a postposition that with the pronoun here, which is ne. So मैंने, and then you use the past form. मैंने सोचा. Okay, we will come to that. Okay, but right now, great job. The purpose is not to just like literally translate it. The purpose is just you were able to immediately go to your the zone that you're familiar with, which is मैं सोचती हूँ कि वह नहीं आ रही. I think that she's not coming. Okay, so great work there. You can say for past, मैंने सोचा कि वह नहीं आ रही है. मैंने सोचा कि वह नहीं आ रही है. Okay, any questions, anyone?
Is it Sochi for female?
Yeah, so great question. What do you think? What's your initial thought process?
that I'm speaking it, so that I should say Mene Sochi.
Okay. Okay. What about everyone else? What do you guys think? Will it be, if I am saying it versus if Sharon Ji is saying it, will it be same or different?
Or else the name blocks it, but what
That's right.
would make it Socha?
That's right. So it's always, regardless of whoever is saying it, it will be Socha. Maine Socha. Okay?
Okay.
Maine
Yeah,
Socha.
great.
Awesome, awesome,
Great,
awesome.
thanks.
See, you identified it yourself. So, awesome. Great question there. Anyone else?
Hi, what does Mene Socha translate to?
I thought.
I thought, but what's the difference between the two?
Which one? The
Yes,
Maine
and Mene Socha, yes.
So Maine Socha is I thought, I think is मैं सोचती हूँ.
Okay, I understand.
So the underlying verb is sochna.
Mhm.
For present tense, it's ta, ti, and te. For past, you are removing the na and you're using the past form bit, which is socha.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, awesome. Is that Jade?
Yes, Jade.
Okay. See, I know your voice also now, so I'm getting there. um, all right. So one thing before I take a tangent here, right? So you see, so far, and this could be a little bit complicated if you're completely beginner, but hang in there. So far, all of you have seen that for conjunction, we are using key, which is this. Okay, but we also have ka with the bigger e, and I should be writing it as key, but I informally write it as key as well. Can anyone tell what is the difference between this and this? So I have this sentence, which is I thought that she is not coming, and I have also a sentence called Ron ki ladki. Okay, what is the difference between this and this key, which is मैंने सोचा कि वह नहीं आ रही है? They both are key.
Can I, Ashu Ji?
Yeah, please go for it.
Key means that it comes with the small e.
Okay, so the small key is that.
That, yes.
Okay, which is a conjunction.
Conjunction.
Right, which is when you are using to combine two sentences versus this one.
Key is a possessive. What do you call it? Possessive.
Pronoun.
What? Sorry, I didn't hear that. It means apostrophe s literally.
Yeah, apostrophe s. So this one, it means Ron's daughter. When you want to show relationship between this and this, right? Right. So it's a post position there. Right. So key. So right now you don't have to worry about it, because when you are in the day-to-day language, you will not really encounter that, but in the written one it becomes very important, like, because key can be a post position, which is Ron ki ladki, aaj ki baat, today's topic. Okay, so, and similarly this one is conjunction when you are combining multiple sentences. Okay, key can also be a past form of the verb. Okay, typically it's not covered it together, but I'm going to write it for you. So let's say you want to say something like usne chori ki. Usne chori ki. What does it mean? Colin ji, when you hear this thing, what do you think of it? Usne chori ki.
He stole or she stole.
Yeah, he stole. Okay, so to steal is
Chori karna.
Very good, chori karna. But when it is used in the past tense, you use the past form of karna, which is
Ki.
very good, ki. And this is the bigger key, the key with the bigger e. Okay, so the bigger e key is two things: a post position, which is like apostrophe s, like Ron ki ladki. Okay,
You can also say of, so daughter of
daughter
Ron.
of, 100%, right? So either apostrophe s or daughter of. Okay, so the bigger key means this, as well as the past form of karna for the feminine thing, chori ki. Okay, usne chori ki. Okay, versus the
Rishi,
smaller key, which is the conjunction, which is used to combine two sentences. Okay, and right now we are learning about the smaller key, which is the conjunction part. Questions, anyone? Before I hope.
Ashu Ji, I
Yeah,
had a question.
yeah, go for it.
So then all of the verbs that go with karna, like kam karna,
Yeah.
all of them, they all end, the past tense of them is always this key.
So not all of them will be always key, right? Usne kaam kiya, right? If you have to look for the specific one, chori is feminine, so usne chori ki. Usne
Oh,
mujhse,
feminine, feminine.
right? Usne mujhse baat ki. He spoke to me, right? So usne baat karna, it's so
Yes, yes.
you see the difference, right, JD?
Yes, as long as it's female, it will always
Yes,
be the key.
that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dhanyavad.
yeah, awesome. Right. I'm going to erase it. We'll go back to our original topic, which is the conjunction key, and we'll make a lot more sentences. Okay. Till all of you guys are comfortable and at least have a good handle on it. So just like, we chose two examples. I chose to feel, and which is I felt that, she is sick and I thought she is not coming. It can be used in other places also. So I'm going to give you a template, which is nothing but, these are the common scenarios you will see that, which is my opinion. My opinion is followed by that, followed by, you can say the sentences, whatever your opinion is. Or other cases you will say is I know that, and then your sentence number 2, which is what you want to share about. Okay. Or sometimes you say like I'm happy. Let's say you are supporting a particular team in football and you want to say I'm happy that this team is doing very well. Okay. Or you are not happy, you want to say I'm sad that this team is out of the tournament. I'm going to try to use some FIFA example because all of us are watching it, right? So and then similarly, he said, very commonly, right? He said, and then you have reported speech that. These are all the most common patterns, where that is used, but it doesn't mean it's limited to it. I'm just giving you a template. Similarly, you want to say, I hope that your favorite team basically will win. Okay, so you can write them down. These are the most commonly used patterns where you will see, just like in English, Hindi speakers are using the conjunction key. And regardless of it, I think, regardless of whatever your level is in Hindi learning, you should know how to say the first sentence. My opinion is that, I know that, or I'm happy, I'm sad, he said, and I hope. Okay, write it down, and then we'll go one by one, and I'll ask you to come up with the subordinate clause yourself. Okay, don't go by what I'm saying. Develop your own subordinate clause and write the full, or at least speak the full sentence. Okay, so I'm going to give you some time to write it down. Yeah, in the meantime, if anyone has any question, feel free to share that. Okay, and I'm really glad folks are participating on Facebook as well. We have Daniel G, Barbara G, Tarza G, Karandai, Ash. So continue to share your answers there. Okay. Okay, so for opinion, the word you can use it. So my opinion. Who would like to give it a try? Kelly ji? My opinion.
मेरे ख्याल में.
Okay, you can use that. So मेरा ख्याल is view. So you can totally use that ख्याल. You want to write it down? So people can look at it. ख्याल. Okay.
I guess you use it more like मेरे ख्याल में की.
Okay, yes. क्या मेरे ख्याल में? Yes, मेरे ख्याल में. Yeah. और मेरा ख्याल है कि. Okay. So either way is fine. What the word?
Can you also, Ashu Ji, can you also use rye?
Which is what I was gonna say. So the other one you can use it. First one is मेरा ख्याल है कि, which is what Kelly ji mentioned. The second one is you want to say rye.
Yeah, rye.
So you have a r with a and then yeah. Okay. And because rye is feminine, it would be
मेरी राय में.
मेरी राय है कि.
है.
You can say मेरी राय में. Okay. I mean, it's like how you're making the sentence, because we are trying to make a conjunction. You will.
Because of that, right? Yes.
Yeah. So you will
Instead
say.
of saying, in my opinion is.
That's right. My opinion is that. Okay. What both of you are saying is in my view. Okay. Or in my opinion. So when you have in my opinion, मेरी राय में, or in my view, मेरे ख्याल में. Okay. Or मेरे, in this case, it's basically my opinion is that. मेरी राय. So I'm gonna use a different pen so that hopefully it's easier. So my opinion is that, which is मेरी राय है, and then you will use this conjunction to make the sentence. And let's say, I think Usha Jain has a sentence, and you guys.
Excuse me.
Huh?
You said, when do you use khayal me? Could you
In-
repeat
in-
that, please?
Yeah. So when you have like in my opinion, okay.
Oh, okay.
That in is the
yes.
It's just preposition and.
Okay, well, can I just see my sentence? I have मेरे ख्याल में कि, no, sorry. मेरे ख्याल है वह गलती है.
One more time. मेरा ख्याल है कि.
मेरा ख्याल है कि मेरा ख्याल है कि वह गलती है.
वह गलत है.
गलती. Wrong. He's wrong.
He's wrong. Okay. So if you want to say he's wrong, वह गलत है. If you want to use गलती, उसने गलती की है. Okay. So if you want to say he is wrong, you can just simply say, just like वह बीमार है, वह खुश है, you will say वह गलत है.
Okay.
Right? If you want to say गलती, you will change it a little bit different. उसने गलती की है. You will try to use it with the verb गलती करना.
Okay.
Right? Write it down. Okay. Write it down. It will make sense, Mala. Okay.
Yes, I will.
Oh, Mastaramji, you were raising your hand.
मेरा विचार है.
मेरा विचार है. Awesome. Okay.
मेरा विचार है.
So you can say मेरा विचार. Okay, मेरे विचार. Same thing in my, मेरे विचार से is also you will use most commonly. Okay. It's like how you're making the sentence. Okay. So let's say Usha Jain is giving one example, and I want to put it to all of you, and you tell me what it means. She says, where is the sentence? She says, it's my opinion that you all should see India. Okay. How will you say that in Hindi? It's my opinion that you all should see India. Who would like to give it a try? You can raise your hand. Okay, go for it, Ritu ji.
मेरी राय है कि आप सब इंडिया अब सब भारत देखना है.
देखना चाहिए. Awesome.
देखना चाहिए. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's okay. So it's all good. So what she wrote was, and I'm going to write it down. She said, मेरी राय है कि आपको इंडिया देखना चाहिए और घूमना चाहिए. I'm going to change the sentence to a little bit. घूमना चाहिए. Okay, मेरी राय है कि आपको इंडिया घूमना चाहिए. Okay, so you see the focus is still the conjunction. If you don't remember anything in the class because for some reason, just remember that this key is trying to join this sentence and this sentence. Okay, because the first and second can be a simpler sentences. The point is that you're able to identify it, and the second sentence you can just change it. So I want to take a pause and I want to ask you guys to think about what other subordinate clause you can think of. One, I already said what Usha Jain is saying, that मेरी राय है कि आपको इंडिया घूमना चाहिए. Okay, it could be like मेरी राय है कि हमको एक नई लैंग्वेज सीखनी चाहिए. Okay, it's my opinion that we should all learn a new language. Okay, let's say, go for it, Meeta ji. Yes, Meeta ji, you're raising your hand. Go for it. Did you probably unmute yourself?
Sorry about that. Yeah.
No.
मेरी राय है कि वह लड़कियां फुटबॉल बहुत अच्छी खेल रहे हैं.
Very good. Very good. Right. So मेरी राय है कि वह टीम बहुत अच्छी खेल रही है और वो लड़कियां बहुत अच्छी फुटबॉल खेल रही हैं. Okay. Amazing. Right. Anyone else? If you feel more comfortable writing it, you always have that option, right? So you can always write it down. Sharmila ji, how are you doing? आपकी क्या राय है? Okay, if you are not there, I'm going to come back to you, Sharmila ji. Let's find out what other people's opinion is. Madhuvrata Das ji, आपकी क्या राय है?
मेरे विचार से, I can use also this one, right?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
मेरे विचार से भारत इतना गर्मी नहीं है.
Okay. मेरे विचार से भारत में इतनी गर्मी नहीं है. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Although you don't see the use of key there, but it's okay. The sentence is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone else would like to try that? Vidya ji?
I could try it.
Yeah, please go for it, JD. And then I'll come back to Vidya ji.
मेरा राय है
Rai. One more time. Rai. Yeah.
मेरी राय है कि आशु जी हमाश साशी है.
Thank you so much. So Ashu Ji is right. I'm assuming that's what you're saying, right?
Hamash.
Hamesha?
Hamesha.
Hamesha is always. Okay. Awesome. Right. So I hope the first one is clear. I want you to, at least as a homework exercise, I want all of you to try the other subordinate clauses, just like how some of you tried. Like मेरी राय है कि Croatia, I'm just making it up. Croatia football जीत सकती है. Like it's my opinion that they can win the soccer game. Okay.
Ashu Ji, is Rai feminine? Rai is feminine.
It's feminine. That's why it's male.
Right.
If it is like if you're using the word mat as opposed to rai, then it becomes mera mat. My view. Just similar, it's a synonym of rai, but because it's masculine, it's mera mat. Which is different mat than the negative, like that we use. Okay, all right. I'm going to keep moving. Just like the way you use that for opinion. Let's say, Vidya ji, I know. First, say how you'll say I know in Hindi, and then tell us what you know.
Can say मैं जानती हूँ.
Yeah.
या मुझे मालूम है. And then कि वह बहुत मेहनत करता है.
Very good. So you said मैं जानती हूँ, I know, and then you have a postposition. It's not a postposition, conjunction. मैं जानती हूँ कि और
वह बहुत मेहनत करता है.
that he works very hard.
Hard. हाँ.
Okay, और मुझे मालूम है कि. So I know.
मुझे पता और मुझे पता है.
Awesome. मुझे.
You can say.
Yes, मुझे पता है. I know for sure. मुझे पता है कि वह बहुत मेहनत करता है. Right. So I know is simply following the मैं हूँ pattern. Right. Just like we learned in the very first class. Like मैं आशु हूँ, मैं engineer हूँ, मैं traveler हूँ. You know, मैं हूँ, I am. And all Vidya ji did was the word. For the verb she used janti. मैं जानती हूँ. Okay, these are the other pattern, which is what Colleen ji mentioned in the beginning. To me it is known. Okay, that's why it is मुझे मालूम है, मुझे पता है, and then you have की. Okay, anyone else would like to use this pattern? मैं जानती हूँ, and then share the subordinate clause. What else can you use with the subordinate clause? Donna ji, you want to say something with this?
Okay, मैं जानती हूँ कि हिंदी सीखना बहुत समय लगता है.
Okay, मैं जानती हूँ कि हिंदी सीखने में समय लगता है. Okay, awesome. Anyone else?
I've got one.
Yeah, go for it.
मुझे पता है कि आजकल त्योहारों का समय है.
Okay, मुझे पता है कि it's a time of the festivity. Awesome. Anyone else?
I have one, Ashu Ji.
Yes, go for it, Sheila.
मुझे मालूम है कि मैं गायक नहीं हूँ.
मैं गायक नहीं हूँ. I know that I'm not a singer. Okay. Meeta ji? Yeah, Meeta ji, you're raising your hand. Question or you want to share?
Yeah. मैं जानती हूँ कि मैं वो जानती नहीं.
Okay. I know that I don't know a lot. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Great. Anyone else? Someone who's not tried before? Give it a try. Yeah.
मैं जानता हूँ कि वाराणसी सभी से पुरानी शहर है.
Okay, very good. मैं जानता हूँ कि वाराणसी, which is a place in India, बहुत पुराना शहर है. Okay, amazing. Rachel ji, you want to give it a try?
मैं जानती हूँ कि मेरा बहन अध्यापिका है.
I know that my sister is a teacher. Amazing. Risha ji?
मैं जानती हूँ कि तुम बहुत अच्छे इंसान.
Okay, मैं जानती हूँ. Amazing, right? मैं जानती हूँ that you are a very good person. Like मैं जानती हूँ कि तुम बहुत अच्छे इंसान हो. Great. Okay. Now I'm going to shift. I'm going to go to I am happy that and I'm sad that. Okay, I'm going to erase this one. Tom, how are you doing? You want to give this one a try? How will you say I am happy?
Fine, Ashu Ji. So, मुझे बहुत अच्छा कि.
Okay. So just say I am happy first with मैं हूँ pattern.
So मुझे. I was going to use the cha, but is there a better verb, please?
So happy. You remember any word for happy? So,
no, I've only got a cha.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Anyone can help you with the word happy. It starts with
Kush.
Yes, kush. So now try it now, Tom.
Yes. So again, मुझे खुश है.
Okay. मैं खुश हूँ. Okay. First one is मैं खुश हूँ. Second one, if you want to use to me, there is a happiness, it would be मुझे खुशी है, and then की, right? मैं खुश हूँ की, and then the other one is मुझे खुशी है की. Okay. You want to try the second sentence that comes after that. So you can use first in English. Try to make a simple one, Tom, and then we'll say it in Hindi. Make a simple one. It could be as simple as like, I'm happy, let's say you want to say, and I hope it doesn't upset other people, okay? Because all of us have a favorite team in soccer. Let's say you want to say, Tom, I'm happy that let's say, which team? Argentina won.
Could I say I'm happy that I speak Hindi?
Yes, you can
Ji,
say that.
please?
Yeah.
मैं हिंदी बोलता हूँ.
Say the full sentence now.
मैं खुश हूँ. मुझे खुशी है कि मैं हिंदी बोलता हूँ.
मुझे भी खुशी है. That's great, actually. It's a great sentence. Awesome. Anyone else would like to try that? Sharon ji?
Was that me?
Yeah, go for it, Sharon ji.
मैं खुश हूँ कि how do you say England? I'm happy that England is out of the competition.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna upset Colin ji right there. Okay. So yes, you can say that. मैं खुश क्योंकि बहुत अच्छी टीम है, right? So it's so you can say that. मैं खुश हूँ कि I think we used it in the group के बाहर or tournament से बाहर. But it'll be a little bit harder sentence. You can say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? We want to try something simpler?
Okay. मैं खुश हूँ कि मैं कुत्ता है. I have a dog.
Okay. So yes. So I have a
कुत्ता.
Okay. So मेरे पास.
All right. मेरे पास कुत्ता है.
Very good. Right. मैं खुश हूँ कि मेरे पास एक कुत्ता है. Great. Okay. Anyone else? मीता जी?
मैं खुश हूँ कि मेसी देख सकती हूँ.
मैं मेसी को देख सकती हूँ. Okay, great. Now let's do the I'm sad. Okay. How will you say that? Just like मैं खुश हूँ. Anyone would like?
मैं उदास हूँ.
मैं उदास हूँ. Okay. मैं उदास हूँ और मैं दुखी हूँ और मुझे दुख है. This one is used more commonly actually. मुझे दुख है and then he followed by the sentence. मुझे दुख है. Okay. I wonder if Usha Jain is using some sentences there. Okay.
Would अफसोस work as well? मुझे अफसोस है.
मुझे अफसोस है. You can say that. 100%. मुझे अफसोस है.
अच्छा, मुझे अफसोस है कि आज बारिश
हो रही है.
हो रही है.
Okay, yeah, you can say that. मुझे अफसोस है कि आज बारिश हो रही है. Anyone else would like to try?
मैं उदास हूँ कि नीदरलैंड मैच हार गया है.
Yeah, you can say that. Anyone else?
I'll go off the football table here.
Yeah, go for it. That's a theme.
मुझे दुख है कि स्नो नहीं रही है.
स्नो नहीं मुझे बर्फ
कि स्नो नहीं रही है.
You mean the snow, like the ice? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not falling or it's not happening?
Not happening.
Okay. कि so बर्फ गिरना. right? The Hindi word is barf girna.
But
Barf girna. Sorry, not barf. 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 So I would say if it is snowing, barf gir rahi hai, and negative would be
बर्फ गर नहीं है.
nahi gir rahi hai.
गर नहीं
Barf
है.
nahi gir rahi hai. Awesome. Okay, these are again just to kind of let you know. These are the most commonly used patterns, but not limited to it. Like just like you have, it's my opinion that, I know that, I'm happy that, I'm sad that. Multiples are there, but like you can use them. So I have two more. He said that, and I hope that. Okay. Anyone would like to give try? I'm gonna, I think I can keep it here. I can still work on this part. This should be easy. He said that. Marsaram ji?
उसने बोला कि आज नहीं आ सकता है.
उसने बोला कि आज नहीं आ सकता है. Okay. What does it mean?
He said that he couldn't come today.
Very good. Any other sentence? Very good. Any more sentences you can try on this one?
उसने बोला कि आज सारा दिन हिंदी पढ़ेगा.
Okay. उसने बोला कि सारा दिन हिंदी पढ़ेगा. He will study Hindi whole day, entire day. Awesome. Anyone would like to try this one? He said that.
Ashu ji, can you say उसने कहा?
Yes, you can say that. So बोला as well as कहा. Okay, you want to say something?
Can I finish the sentence then?
Yeah, go for it.
अच्छा, उसने कहा कि वह आपके जन्मदिन में जरूर आएगा.
उसने कहा कि वह आपके जन्मदिन में जरूर आएगा. What does it mean?
He will sure come to your birthday party.
He'll definitely come to the birthday party. Awesome. Next one, Vidya ji, you want to finish this one? I hope that.
मुझे आशा है या मुझे उम्मीद है.
Very good. So मुझे आशा है कि और मुझे
उम्मीद है.
Okay. मुझे आशा है कि और मुझे उम्मीद है कि yes.
मेरा भाई परीक्षा में सफल हो जाएगा.
Okay. मुझे आशा है कि मेरा भाई परीक्षा में सफल हो जाएगा. That my brother will
be successful
in the exam. Okay. And then sometimes someone is sick. Okay. You want to give them good wishes that I hope that you will recover fast. Okay. मुझे उम्मीद है और मुझे आशा है कि आप फर्स्ट वन आप ठीक हो जाओगे और आप जल्दी ठीक हो जाओगे. Okay. I hope or that you will recover quickly. आप जल्दी ठीक हो जाओगे. Okay.
That जाओगे और इसे जाएगे.
If you want to give more respect, you can say that. आप जल्दी ठीक हो जाएंगे. Okay. Nandini, I know you are, you want to give it a try. I want to make sure you don't feel that I've not asked you. So if you want to write it, if you feel whatever you feel comfortable with. If your throat is itchy, you can write it as well. And then Jade, you want to give this one a try? I hope that.
Okay. What's the word? मुझे आशा है.
आशा.
Okay. मुझे आशा है कि क्लास रद्द कर दी जाता है.
Okay. Future, right? So मुझे आशा है कि class. You can just use English word. Cancel.
Class cancelled. कर दी जाता है.
कर दी जाएगी. Okay. Class cancel हो जाएगी. Either way is fine. Okay. Awesome. Anyone else?
आशु जी, मेरा एक सवाल है.
Yes.
तो like using janti versus malum or pata, and I read this recently, and of course it didn't stick to my Teflon brain, but about that one, you have to put it in there, like the difference between them. One is you actually have to study to acquire the knowledge, and one is you just, I just read it. What is the difference between using janti versus pata and malum?
So janti is I'm aware, okay, and pata it's a little bit more surety. Mujhe pata hai, like mujhe pata, I know that, right? So it's there is slight nuances. Hindi speakers, by and large, in the colloquial, they won't differentiate when they're speaking it. Like for example, when I'm using it, I'm not putting too much brain behind it. Like so, while speaking it, I may use them interchangeably. But you are right. Like मैं जानती हूँ is like I'm aware, right? I'm aware that I should put mask, for example. Okay, when I'm eating, when I'm going, like for example, to the airport, I'm aware of that, the rules. Okay. But let's see. Anybody else would like to give more subtle nuances, like?
Well, just like I know in Spanish, right, that you have a separate verb for knowing a person versus knowing things, but
Yes.
janti is just for everything, right?
So janti is like मैं आपको जानता हूँ. Okay, if I am saying to know someone, okay, or to know a topic. So let's see a person first. So let's say if I am using you as an example, मैं केली जी को जानता हूँ. I will not use मालूम है in this case.
Okay, so that one definitely is knowing a person. You would use. Okay.
जानता हूँ. मैं मिस्टर सिन्हा को जानता हूँ, right? I will not say मालूम है, right? You can say that मुझे मालूम है कि केली जी, let's say, professor है. I'm aware that she's or I know that she's a professor. Okay, और मैं केली जी को जानता हूँ.
You could maybe think of it like janana is like the verb.
That's right.
If you think of pata and malum, maybe kind of think of it as knowledge. So I have knowledge that, or I have awareness that.
Yeah.
So think of it more along those lines.
Or like it is known to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
So janana is surely a verb, right? But pata by itself is not a verb, right? I mean, pata hona. You can try to make a verb, or pata karna, find out, go find out, investigate, right? Pata karo.
So you had to acquire that knowledge. Is
Yes.
more like.
So, for example, if I were to ask you, like, let's say I'm not giving you the answer, I can tell you, like, why don't you investigate? Isko jaake pata karo. Imperative. Pata karna is a verb, but I'm using it as an imperative. Aap pata karo. Okay, and
Which would be like, get that knowledge.
That's right, get that knowledge. Yes, Siraji, you're raising your hand.
Yeah. So it's not just skills versus facts. There's something more subtle here going on, in sense of acquiring, because you can acquire a skill and you can acquire knowledge of a fact.
Yeah.
So it's not a difference based on the fact that you acquire the skill of swimming versus you acquire the fact of.
Yeah. So that is like, so let's say if you're talking about the skill, it's an interesting one, right? How will you say that? Colin.
Is that Anna?
That's right. You can say mujhe
aati hai, something come.
But you can have a knowledge of how to do something. So you could say, mujhe malum hai ki kaam kis tarah karna chahiye.
That's right. I know that how you should do work. Okay.
So it would apply to a skill in that case.
That's right. That's right.
Is pata more for non-humans, as you said, than jana is for the human?
So I need to check that actually, whether the if there are
Like
more.
I can know an address. Like
So that is,
Hindi pata.
yes, that's right. So that is a pata. It's basically just as an address, like आपका पता क्या है, right? But you know,
I can know his address too.
yes, keep going, Nandini ji.
I would know if I know a human being, as you said. Kelly ji would be. I would only know Jan. मैं जानती हूँ Kelly ji को. Whereas for address, I'd say मुझे पता है where she lives.
Yeah, so मुझे पता है कि where she lives. मैं okay.
मुझे उसका पता है.
मुझे उसके पते का पता है. Yes, you can say that.
I'll check that because I just read it just the other day, that something about the acquiring. Anyways, I'll find it and I'll post it on the group.
Yeah, please share it. Like, you know, if
Thank you, Kelly ji.
Yeah.
But I know that like the conocer versus saber, I think that's one way of doing it, is the knowing a person versus knowing things. Yeah.
If you find out, definitely post it and we can dig deeper in. Before I take questions, I want to do a quick announcement so that way, you know, people who have to leave right at 9 o'clock, so next 2 weeks, I was thinking something that I missed the rest of the year, which is like to do quick assessments. Like we made a goal of it, but I didn't really did a lot of tests. So next 2 weeks, I'm thinking it will be good to do, and it's optional if you feel comfortable. But I was thinking, and I still want to do it. Like I should do. All of you will have like this opportunity, and basically of 2-minute Hindi. So prepare something, and 2 minutes is the limit that I have said. If you can stretch yourself to say something in 2 minutes, it could be a short essay about anything, yourself or something, but try to push yourself to say something in Hindi for 2 minutes. Okay, and based on your level, you should stretch it. And I know everyone's level. Okay, upon the completion of it, I will issue a certificate because the end of the year is there, so everybody will get 2 minutes. Okay, so assuming that 15 to 20 people will get a chance every week. So 15 to 20 people will do next week, and then week after that, 15 to 20 people will go. Everybody will have the opportunity to share their summary or what they learned, short story, anything, freestyle. Okay, I'm not going to say you should just talk about a particular topic of your choice, but I do expect all of you to stretch, because I know, like for example, Kelly ji, just simple introduction will not cut it because I know she knows a lot more, right? So and if you are complete beginners, completely okay, you can just talk about a simple introduction, right? So don't take any pressure. Okay, use this as an opportunity to kind of prepare, and share a quick topic for 2 minutes in Hindi. Okay, folks who are completely new, it's a great opportunity for you to just listen in and see how other people are speaking Hindi. Okay, and you can make notes. Again, as I said, like end of the year, we want to finish on high note, so people will get certification. I will send you an email. If you're local, it'll be easier to give a physical one, but since most of you are located in different countries, I'll send you the certificate email. I'm gonna take a quick pause to make sure if you have any questions, I'll cover them. Everyone is quiet.
Hey, सब परीक्षा सुन लिया गायब हो गया भाई साहब.
परीक्षा सुन के सब गायब हो गए. So as I said, don't take stress about it. Great
आगे
job.
हफ्ता कोई नहीं आएगा.
No, everyone should come, right? This is like how else though, right? Because I know if I give multiple choice question, it'll be easy. But you have the time, right? I mean, I think all of you, just like how you are saying the answer, you can just start speaking it, right? I mean, but give it a try, okay? I think give it a try. This could be your discussion for the practice sessions as well. And I do, because some people couldn't join the class today, so I do want you to, if you're in the practice session, please do spread the word. I want most of you to have the certification for this year end. Like, so it'll be a good, it'll be good confidence builder for all of you. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up who is excited, because no one is speaking. So give me a quick thumbs up. You say, okay, I see. Now I see some.
बहुत
Everyone.
खुशी है
बहुत खुशी नहीं.
और मुझे खुशी है कि सब लोग हिंदी की भाषा बहुत पसंद है और सब लोग बहुत they do well. I don't know what.
Yeah. So I see now. All right, so a lot of you are joining for the first time. We have a WhatsApp group as well, and Kelly Ji posted the information for the WhatsApp group. It's a private WhatsApp group. As long as you join at least one Hindi class, you should. There's no requirement that you have to join all Sunday classes because everyone's schedule is different. We just want to make sure that you are a genuine learner, and once you are there, you can join the practice sessions, right? I mean. I'm going to stop the broadcast and I'm going to take any more questions you may have here.